So this is actually pretty true, but y'all need to stop using the phrase law-abiding gun owners. Because it's not law-abiding gun owners, it's right-wing gun owners that are using the court system. Y'all keep using law-abiding gun owners to try to make it sound like every law-abiding gun owner agrees with you. It's the same energy as the people go, there's so many veterans in our country, we could overthrow the government. Little spoiler for you, many of us on the left own guns and we're veterans. It's possible to advocate for common sense gun reform and own guns. In fact, I own a lot of guns. And ironically, this is the month that I had to renew my concealed carry permit. There's a very good reason why I advocate for gun reform versus confiscation and disarmament. It's that right-wing gun owners are such a single-issue voter that they're willing to work with organizations and groups of people that are going to create the same tyrannical government that they claim they need their guns to fight against. Because right now, gun issue cases in the courts are probably the smallest amount of cases out of anything. We're looking at a court system that just took away a woman's right to bodily autonomy. And because of that ruling, we're now looking at states thinking about outlawing birth control. And states looking forward to telling transgender people they don't have the right to discuss their medical care with their doctor or therapist. We have states looking forward to telling two consenting adults who they can and cannot marry. And it's not just one state. And none of this is exaggeration. We literally have justices on the highest court of the land saying this should be okay. We have courts saying that even if you have evidence to prove that you are innocent, if you are already convicted, tough luck. And now we have states talking about trying to restrict the right to interstate travel, a right granted to us in the Constitution, on the off chance that a woman may be pregnant and seeking an abortion. We have cops in this country playing judge, jury, and executioner by executing people of color during a routine traffic stop. All of that is what's being argued in the courts right now. So if you want to call that winning, that's why I call y'all cosplatriots. Because you're willing to expand the power to a tyrannical government just to keep your guns in the off chance that you would have to fight a tyrannical government. But you don't consider the government tyrannical until it directly affects you. All of that's okay as long as you don't have to submit to a background check to buy another rifle. Who cares if everyone else loses their right as long as you don't have to take a mandatory training class before buying a gun? Who cares if the 10-year-old rape victim has to travel across state lines to get an abortion as long as the guy who just beat his girlfriend and got a domestic violence conviction can use the boyfriend loophole to get past that conviction and still buy a gun? Even though this country has a long history of oppressing marginalized groups, to the right-wing gun owner it doesn't matter. It's not tyranny until it directly affects them. So again, stop saying law-abiding gun owner, because that lumps the rest of us in with your bullshit.